in bikini. They've been a lot of fun today on Ruby's World. Bob, thanks for bringing everybody in. Blue Stingray. It's a fun day, man. This is really cool on Ruby's World. And now we have Sean.
Howdy.
Sean, the cowboy from Connecticut. No, Brooklyn. The cowboy. The Coney Island cowboy. That's even better. Is he from Brooklyn?
Who?
Bobby Steele.
Do you know Bobby Steele, the outlaw Bobby Steele?
Is he from Brooklyn?
Yeah, vaguely. I don't think.
Alrighty.
Wow, I love Coney Island. We were just having a reminiscent moment about it. I actually want to buy a building in Coney Island. I've been wanting to.
You should.
I know. I don't know how. Do you know how?
Okay. Well,
yeah, you get a lot of money and.
Well, let's talk, because I never want to buy anything like that, but that's the only place on the planet that I do want to do it.
I think a good time to come down to Coney Island and scope out buildings would be on August 26th. How about that, Sean? You think she ought to come down on August 26th to Coney Island?
Well, what's August 26th?
I think that would be really good. On August 26th.
That's a Wednesday.
It's a Wednesday.
Ruby's World Day.
Well, right after Ruby's World, please come down and be our guest at the CD release of Coney Island Cowboy by the infamous Coney Island Cowboy sitting here next to me.
And where is it being held?
Sean, you want to answer that?
The sideshow in Coney Island, like the actual freak show stage.
I know that I've been there. I've seen the show in that building.
Not every day you get to see bands there.
No, you don't. Just people like sticking swords inside them and eating fire.
And you know what? You can see that too, because it'll be Sean, it'll be two other bands, but it will also be the sideshow performers.
Tattoo-covered humans.
Yes, tattoo-covered humans.
Yeah.
They'll all be there. They'll be there to celebrate and party and partake. And it'll be a good time on Coney Island once again.
I love Coney Island. I just do. All right. So let's hear a song.
A CD called Coney Island Cowboy.
And that's you. That would be you, right?
Well, I guess I could just do the song Coney Island Cowboy, couldn't I?
You could do whatever you want.
That makes sense.
Hey.
Thank you for reading my mind.
Hey, in the old time. There you go. Now, on the CD, this has actual real sound effects of seagulls. Not sound effects, excuse me, recordings of seagulls and people riding the cyclone and screaming. So just kind of picture that in your little minds. I'm a Coney Island cowboy. I wear a cheap painted straw hat. I got a fake 6-gun, but I got a real baseball bat. I'm the fastest kid slinger in this here punk rock town. All was with their bucking and a brain can't bring me down. Saloon to Grayson Mansion, I really get around. You got the idea? You can see the ocean from my honky-tonk by the sea. My breath smells like honey from the hot dogs and fish tacos I eat. You can really learn a lot from all the different kinds of people you meet. The bumper cars are bumping to that crazy hip-hop beat. When I'm smoking on the Wonder Wheel, all the cops can see is sideshow attraction. And when the band plays cha-cha, you can bet that's where the action is. That is everything you want. They got it right here. Freaks and geeks and floozies and ice cold beer. Take a stroll along the boardwalk just to see what you can see, and give a little holler when you get a load of me. I'm a Coney Island cowboy. I'll wear a cheap painted straw hat. Thank y'all so much.
Nice. I like that twangy thing.
Tell us more, Sean.
Tell you more about what?
About you.
About me. Well,
Yeah.
let me see. I'm an Army brat that's never lived anywhere for very long except Brooklyn. So I've lived in Brooklyn a long time, so I consider Brooklyn home, and especially Coney Island. And you know, there's a lot going on with Coney Island right now. They're trying to redevelop it,
Disney,
quote
right?
unquote. Yeah.
Well, the circus is in town, right?
The circus is in town. That doesn't really concern me too much. I'm more worried about the real estate developers and the Bloomberg administration. You know, they're trying to like ruin it for everybody. So we're hoping that doesn't happen.
And so you really think that Coney Island shouldn't be like revitalized or
I don't mind revitalizing
money
it, but it's
come
how you
into-
do it. You know, it's like,
Well, is there a right way or a wrong way?
well, yeah.
Well, what in your opinion, what's the right way to do it?
The right way is to continue to keep it an amusement park and a playground for the whole city,
Well, I mean,
and not
Is
know,
that-
fence
is
it
that
off
their
and turn it into
intentions?
No, they want to turn it into condo units for rich people.
Yeah.
they want to take
Yeah.
all of Coney Island
Except the cyclone, they can't. They say.
and the Wonder
Yeah, the
Wheel.
cyclone, the Wonder Wheel, and the parachute drop, which doesn't
Yeah,
work anymore,
no,
are
it's-
landmarked, and the sideshow owns the building, so they can't get rid of them. But they're planning to rezone it and shrink it down to like
Yeah, like a
the size
quarter
of
of
a
an
large
inch.
playground.
Yeah.
Rather than like what it used to be, which is like a giant, actually several giant amusement parks. There's no reason to do that.
But let me ask you
There's plenty
something,
of room for
and I'm not
growth.
trying to be devil's advocate.
And there's a
all right?
recession anyway. Who's going to buy those?
But I've been to
parks?
Coney Island, right? And it's like
Yeah,
the
no,
only
I
reason
can
I
tell
go there.
exactly what you're gonna say already.
What am I going to say? Tell me.
You're gonna say it's a shithole.
I wasn't going to say that. I
What
was
are you
going to
gonna
say, I love the Cyclone. I love the Wonder Wheel. The Freak House is great. The Freak Show is awesome. Other than that, if they took all those other little things and found a little area for it, would it be so bad? I mean, my point is,
The water flume.
Coney Island
I
really
love the water
had its
flume.
heyday. I think what in the
Can we get
40s
bikinis?
or in the
Yeah, well,
or in
Luna
in
Park burned down in '41. I believe.
right. I mean, after that, it was.
Well, the point is, it's still there, and it could still be that, or something like that, or you could just completely like wipe it off the map.
Well, I don't think
Which is
they're
what
they're
they're-
talking about wiping it off the map, but it's
they're
not.
gonna-
I don't know if it's ever going to
Let me
be.
put it to you this way: I was in Oregon one time, and like there was a shopping mall that was where a wetlands had been. They built a strip mall there, and they put in a duck pond with some ducks, and old people could feed the ducks. That's not a wetland; that's a duck pond. You know what I'm saying? It's like they put in this token duck pond to
Well,
let
look,
you know that there used to be a wetland.
What I'm saying is, if New York can do what they did to Times Square, I don't see any reason why they can't do whatever it is they're thinking about
Here's
doing
the
to Coney
difference.
Island.
It's a
Here's the
completely
difference.
different. It's completely different.
Tell me how different it is.
Oh, well, Times Square was never